Will the European Union ban the repair of cars more than 15 years old? Many social media users have been panicking that they will soon lose their ownership rights on their vehicle. But is it true? Let's take a closer look. These past few weeks, many users have shared videos and posts on social media saying they are worried the European Union will confiscate their old cars. According to these posts, the European Commission wants to ban the repair of vehicles older than 15 years and that have a high mileage. These fears are based on a proposal by the Commission drafted in July 2023. It aims to update a directive from the 2000s concerning the disposal of end-of-life vehicles, or ELVs. Why? Well, according to a report published in 2021 by the European Commission, 3.8 million end-of-life vehicles disappeared from the legal car market in Europe in 2017. According to the Commission, each year, more than 6 million vehicles are considered to be waste. What this proposal is trying to do is to make a clearer distinction between second-hand vehicles and end-of-life vehicles.
Why it's so important to have a clear definition of what is a second-hand car and what is in fact a waste car or a car that has reached the end of life is that there is a very specific type of fraud going on in the EU. In fact, we know that about a third of old cars that are end-of-life cars are completely disappearing from the member states' statistics because they are being fraudulently sold as second-hand cars. But then these second-hand cars never actually circulate on our roads anymore, but are disposed of in ways that are not environmentally acceptable and that waste a lot of the precious raw materials that cars are made of.
This proposed legislation would therefore concern more the illegal resellers of end-of-life vehicles rather than someone who has an old car and is looking to repair it. The European Commission specifies the criteria for a car to be considered an end-of-life vehicle. For example, cars cut into pieces, completely burnt, or that are considered irreparable. So this proposal does not imply a ban on repairs, nor an obligation to dispose of your old car. Don't forget, this proposal still hasn't come into force. It must first be validated by the European Council as well as the European Parliament. That means it could still be modified by MEPs, a process that can take a couple of months or even several years before it's even adopted.